Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, we'll be diving deep into the recent price swings of Cardano ADA. We'll break down the surge in inflows for Cardano ADA, the massive Bitcoin outflows of a whopping $621 million, and we'll also take a look at why Cardano reached its lowest point of 2024. But fear not, Cardano bulls, we'll also discuss whether this is a huge buying opportunity or if the bear market is tightening its grip. By the end of today's video, you'll have a clear understanding of Cardano's current situation and be able to make informed decisions about your cryptocurrency holding. So buckle up and let's do it. So I want to start here. Cardano comeback, ADA inflows surge as Bitcoin sees $621 million worth of outflows. So what's going on with Cardano ADA? We've seen some strange headlines lately. Cardano comeback and Bitcoin with a massive $621 million of outflows. Is Cardano ADA really making a return, or is this just a blip on the radar? And this article is really, really interesting. But first of all, we want to address the elephant in the room. Cardano's seen some significant price swings recently. There's talk of a crash, but whispers of a comeback. So what is really going on? So look, I think we need to consider quite a few different aspects when it comes to Cardano ADA and the crypto market. First of all, obviously, Cardano on the cusp of a comeback, is really interesting because, I think we should have a look at what's actually going on the ecosystem. There's a thriving ecosystem beneath what's going on behind the scenes here when you see headlines like this. The pullback really, we've got Cardano at 37.81, down 7.66%. If you actually look at the broader crypto market, the whole market is down 2.42%. Now, the vast majority of that is actually in the altcoin market, right? If we actually go down here, the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 down over 25%. Phantom, almost 17% down. Chiliz, almost 15% down. Filecoin, 14% down. Injective, 13% down. Fetch, 12, almost 13% down. Same with SingularityNet. There's some really great projects. Stacks, almost 12% down. VeChain, almost 12% down at 11.5%. Internet Computer, 11.3% down. So look, I think these headlines and stuff, it's all well and good. Cardano, is dead. We see these headlines all the time. We see the fact that, Cardano is on the cusp of a return. But, I think we need to take this stuff with a pinch of salt. I really do. And I think that a lot of people are missing the point when it comes to Cardano and the crypto market. The overall market is definitely in a bearish phase right now, in my opinion. This means that most cryptocurrencies are experiencing some level of decline. And, that is definitely having an impact on Cardano. Again, we should be looking at this stuff and really, considering, what is going on. And we'll come on to my thoughts and opinions on the broader market shortly as we go through this video. Moving on to the next article, we've got Cardano reaches lowest level of 2024. Oh boy, Cardano ADA just took a hit, in my opinion. We're looking at the lowest price point of 2024. Is this the reason to panic sell, or there's more to this story? So, let's dive in and down, I guess, what's actually going on here. So ADA has officially reached its lowest point this year. This obviously is not ideal when you really come to think about what's going on when it comes to Cardano and the upgrades. But, let's not hit the eject button just yet. We need to understand what's caused the dip. And I think it's the broader market-wide correction and not specific factors in play for Cardano, right? This is the whole market, as I just demonstrated. And, we need to take that on board. Moving on, we've got Cardano falls 11% in bearish trade. Well, for me, this is that woohoo moment. This is, not an opportunity to be wasted. There is a pretty big drop. Essentially, it's already a bearish market, and the signs of a comeback are on the actual cards, for Cardano. So look, for me, the talk of 11% plunge for Cardano ADA that we've just experienced over the last couple of days, it isn't really demonstrating that it's a true bear market. And a lot of people, are concerned and worried. But I will go and I will highlight this. This is the commits for the projects in the crypto space. We've got ICP at 1 with 387 commits, down 16% for the month. But you've got Ethereum in second at 289, followed by Cardano at 188. Now, for those of you that don't understand what this means, is there's a thriving ecosystem that is, going on behind the scenes when it comes to Cardano. And look, if you're not taking this on board, looking back through previous cycles, projects, with the best or the most amount of commits, most amount of work going on behind the scenes were the ones that pumped the most in previous cycles. So I expect it to be no different this time round. Nick and myself have been saying that we're not in a bull market, we're in a bear market, phase still. And a lot of people were laughing and saying that we wouldn't come down to these price points. We were highlighting this for some time. We actually think that, the Fed will pivot shortly. Q3 is what I forecast over a year ago. And, we're getting, really, really close to that. I think at that point, we crash in stocks and crypto and we move on into the bullish market. I look at Google Analytics, I'm in a unique position being, running a YouTube channel, and we get, some really good insight from that. But look, Charles is talking about, how bullish he is when it comes to Cardano and, governance. He was talking about Ethereum, the fact that it wouldn't exist had, another project back then actually succeeded with good governance, but they had poor governance. And that meant that, Ethereum really succeeded, perhaps when it shouldn't have. And, that is really, really interesting. Look, I've, come on record and I've said I have concerns over, governance for Cardano. I've, got my own personal opinions. I think, Cardano has a lot of degen kind of individuals in the ecosystem. It's got some real, great people there as well. But there are concerns that I have around manipulation, extracting funds from the treasury. And, these things do concern me. There's a lot of manipulation that goes on when it comes to governance and DAOs. And, we shouldn't just look at the positives. We need to have, a broader view of what's going on. I have experience with DAOs and it's not been good. So, it does make me nervous. And, will Charles walk away? People tell me that he said that he's not going to, but I think once governance is in play, it's a great way to sort of wipe your hands of things. Again, just another big concern that I've got, regardless of what Charles himself is saying. So I think you've got to have these thoughts, and you've got to consider your portfolio and your investment as number one. And what people say, BlackRock are a prime example, and other big players, they say one thing, they do the opposite. I'm not suggesting Charles is going to do that, and not trying to cast any shadows over what he's saying, but you've got to kind of think this way if you want to be successful in this world. It's so corrupt. Not suggesting Charles is. Almost $500 million in liquidations, $500 million in liquidations for Bitcoin BTC, dumped to $64,000 as altcoins bleed out. This is what we've seen in the market. This is why, Cardano is in the position it's in, not because of anything, related to Cardano itself. And I want to be really clear on that. We've got Drake. He's just lost $500,000 in Bitcoin betting on the NBA finals. Not sure how this guy survives with the amount of money he loses. JB Morgan questions sustainability of $12 billion crypto inflows. Look, I want to talk on this. We are expecting the inflows to drop significantly over time. It isn't sustainable to have this amount of money just constantly coming in, but we're super early. And what that means is, there's still a lot of money to be deployed in this market and lots of benefits for early investors to, reap. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything Cardano. Let me know your concerns. Let me know the pros of what you see in the market. Really interested to get your views and opinions. So do let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.